Hi, Sagittarius. Let's do your reading for the rest of December. Keep in mind these readings are general, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This reading will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Sagittarius. If at any time you feel my energy resonates with you, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Alright, Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius for the rest of the year? Got the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords. Somebody could be communicating about moving on or moving forward in a situation. This person could live at a distance from you. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But it's like somebody being kind of forced to move forward in a situation. I'm hearing a song. I feel like you guys are being forced to choose yourself in a situation. Kind of like forced to learn to love yourself. Now, Sagittarius, if this isn't your energy, this is your person's energy. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius? Yeah, you got the King of Coins and the Four of Cups. So something you're deeming as a missed opportunity. Nine of Cups, but you still good either way. Let's see. What's going on with my Sagittarius, Spirit? I feel like somebody is refusing to end like a third party situation. I just saw the Patience card and the Three of Cups situation. Somebody is refusing to change their ways. They're refusing to let go of a toxic situation, and I feel like Spirit is basically pushing you forward. One more. Queen of Cups. Balance. See, this is like a self-love, like you're being forced to love yourself. Love yourself enough to leave this situation that is no longer serving you. I feel like you're also being forced to dive into your emotions. Learn how to navigate your emotions while being logical at the same time. Yeah, you got the Strength card coming out. The Five of Coins. The Page of Wands. And the Six of Cups. I feel like there's an element, again, you got the Four of Cups underneath the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's an element of you putting yourself last for the longest of time, right? And Spirit is like, no more. No more. It's time for you to fill your own cup before you start pouring into other people, places, and situations. It's like you are literally being forced to prioritize yourself, right? And I feel like this is something that's new to you. I don't know if it's like you were a people pleaser. It's kind of like the energy of you like putting other people on a pedestal and not focusing on yourself. And Spirit is like, no, that's not going to fly anymore. You can't do that. It's like you have to learn how to nurture yourself. You have to learn how to give to yourself. Because I feel like you weren't doing that in the past. All right. You got the Ace of Cups. You got the Wheel of Fortune. And you got the Knight of Cups. I can't make it any clearer. It's like you're going through this new cycle of self-love. Like, I know a lot of you guys probably this isn't the reading that you thought, you were going to get. But that's exactly what's coming out. It's like Spirit is telling you, like, in this new cycle, you're going to have to learn how to give yourself all the love that you've been searching for in other people, in other places, in other things, in toxic things. You're going to have to learn how to fill your cup and give from your overflow, right? underneath the bottom of the deck, you got the Ten of Cups. And I feel like that will lead you to your ultimate happiness, right? Yeah, you got the Justice card coming out, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands, right? I feel like a lot of you guys, it's like you don't, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but it kind of feel like you don't know how to love yourself in a sense. Not really. And you know how like people try to pamper themselves and take yourself out on dates. I ain't talking about that kind of love. I'm talking about like, you know, doing the inner work and taking care of your inner child, taking care of your mental health, those aspects. That's what you're learning, right? And I feel like Spirit is helping you with this. I kind of feel like you don't know how to navigate your emotions in a sense. And like this isn't a reading to down anybody, right? This is what I'm seeing in the cards. So, you know, if it's not your reading, don't take it. But be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not me. I'm not judgmental. I don't care because I done been drugged when it comes to spirituality. I've been drugged through the mud and slapped against the wall and everything. But I kind of feel like I'm talking to a person who don't know how to navigate their emotions. And I mean, maybe as a child, you was taught, you know how they tell little boys, get up, don't cry, wipe your face. So, you know, you was taught not to show emotion. So you learned to be hard and be tough. And Spirit is like finna break you down. Spirit is finna take you through there. Spirit is finna teach you how powerful the emotions is. Emotions is water. You know how powerful the water is? All right. It's kind of like and this ain't just for men, but this is what's coming to mind. It's kind of like toxic masculinity, like a man who is overly angry. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like they have something to prove, opposed to a man who can sympathize with somebody else. They can, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to be angry. They don't have to always be on the defense. They don't have to always attack a person because you can sympathize with that person and you can de-escalate situations. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who like always mad, always angry. Not always, but you know, initially that's your reaction, like who you talking to, get out my face, da da da, be it a man or a woman. You know what I'm saying? All right, okay, all right, let me go, let me move forward. I keep hearing I've been working on me, I've been working on me. I had to learn to love myself. I forgot what song. I think the name of that is Self-Love. I think. Yeah, you got the World card, the Ten of Coins, and the Rules, which is the Hierophant card. You got the Three of Wands, the Best Friends. I feel like until you learn to control your emotions, it's like you're holding yourself back from your potential partner. So if you looking for love, even if you ain't looking for love, you got love and you got abundance. It's like everything that you're looking to manifest is on the other side of healing, right? So you would have to, it's kind of like you finna go through a dark night of the soul. You're going to go through a dark night of the soul and you're going to be forced to heal. They're not even forced in a sense, but it's like that's where Spirit is leading you. They're leading you to healing. And everything that you want, everything that you want to manifest, all your desires, even the ones that you're not even speaking out into existence, even the ones that you may not even know about, it's like it's on the other side of healing. It's on the other side. It's like before you can commit to somebody else, you have to commit to yourself. Commit to healing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Commit to loving yourself. And I feel like it's something you've been putting off for a very long time with this World card and this Three of Wands. It's something you've been putting out for a very long time. And I see you got your ancestors here that's been watching. They've been watching you. They've been guiding you, trying to guide you, trying to, you know, navigate, or what is the word? Not navigate, but send blessings your way. But I feel like you blocking your blessings because you're refusing to do the inner work. I feel like if you like, even if when you get in relationships, now this ain't for everybody. So like I said, take whatever resonates. But even when you get in a relationship, it's like they can only go so far. You could be in a 10, 20-year relationship, but it's only gonna go so far because it's like there's a blockage there. You won't let nobody in. Like you won't open up fully, like be vulnerable and be emotional. It's like they can get probably to layer number 3, but they won't never make it to layer number 10 because you don't block them out. 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and the Emperor. Spirit is saying, it's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to stand up. All them little games that you used to play, and like all the toxic behaviors that you used to exhibit. Spirit's like, we ain't doing that in 2024. We're not taking that into the new year with us. It's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to work out of your higher self. It's time for you to learn the lesson, move forward, because we got work to do. Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords. I feel like, and you got the 4 of Wands. I feel like you know that. I feel like you already know that. You already know time is up on BS, basically. You got the 7 of Swords. Underneath the bottom of the deck even, you got the Chariot card. That's you moving forward. You finding that balance and moving forward. Past this bull stuff. You got the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. It's like, it's time out. It's time to put an end to it. You got the 8 of Cups and you got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a messenger. So I feel like it's something inside of you. Could be a gut feeling, your intuition, discernment, whatever it is. You already feel like it's time for better. It's time for more. I feel like Spirit is already preparing you. You got the 4 of Wands and you got the Emperor card. You already know. It's like you ready to take your place. Something inside of you, your soul already know it's time for me to move forward. It's time for me to get out of this energy. It's time for me to sit on my throne. It's time for me to do what I need to do, right? It's like a nudging. It's a nudging. The Spirit is like, listen, you gonna be a little boy all your life? You gonna be a little girl all your life? It's kind of like a call to action. I don't know why. I feel like some of y'all fighting against it, though. It's like you feel it, you know it, but you still fighting it. Because I keep hearing the song, I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. That's the only part of the song I'm hearing. So some of y'all fighting against it. And I feel like for the ones that's fighting against it, you're going to be left in the darkness. Like, you're going to be lost. You're going to be left in the darkness. And what I mean by the darkness, you know how, like, you couldn't have went through the dark night of the soul, but you're mentally going to start losing it. Like, mentally, you're going to feel like you're going insane. And that's because Spirit finna sit down. They're going to take the back seat. Bike. They're going to take a back seat and let you do what you want to do. Like, they going to sit down. They're not going to leave you. They still going to be there. But since you want to run the show, they're going to let you run the show. Like, that guidance, when, like, I'm going to tell y'all this. I was merging on the interstate. I was about to merge on the interstate. This was a couple years ago. And something kept saying, put on your seatbelt. I didn't listen. And then probably 2 seconds before I got on the interstate, they yelled and said, put on your seatbelt. I put on my seatbelt. As soon as I got on the interstate, there's a flatbed truck carrying barrels on the back of it, and all the barrels started rolling off. And so me and like a couple other cars that was on the interstate, we had to swerve not to hit them. That's the kind of guidance that you're getting. That's the guidance that you're getting. You have angels that go before you and fight battles before they can even get to you. And you're not listening to advice. You're letting your ego take over, and you feel like you can do it on your own. You feel like you can do it on your own. But when Spirit sit the fuck down, you're going to see exactly how it is. You're going to see that you need that guidance. You're going to see that you should have listened. So what they finna do is sit the fuck down in 2024 if you refuse to listen. Now, if you listen and you wrap this up, stop playing games, they got you. All day, every day. They got you. But since you know it all, it's just like a hard-headed ass child. But since you know it all, they gonna let you just go through the motion. They ain't gonna warn you. You ain't finna get no nudges, no none of that. They just gonna let you go through it. Period. All right, Sagittarius. Look at that. Do you see this? You got the Tower card. You got the Sun card. These are two totally different energies. You want to be happy or you want to go through hell on earth? Which one you want to do? It's your decision. You make the decision. You see? Do you see how this card just bent? I tried to put them down. Do you see how this card just bent? Can y'all see that? How it just bent? They like, don't be hard-headed. Do not be fucking hard-headed. Listen. All right. It was not supposed to be this long. All right. Anything else? Any more messages for Sagittarius? Any more messages? Any more messages for Sagittarius spirit before I wrap this reading up? It's crazy. It's so crazy how that just happened, y'all. It's so crazy how that just happened. Y'all, I'm recording on my computer, and it looked like my mouth is moving before the words come out. I've never recorded on my computer before. This 5 of Wands, see, y'all fighting against it, bro. And by fighting against the flow, you just gonna have a lot of lack. You're gonna be giving and giving and giving, and what you're giving to ain't gonna give back to you. It's like it's depleting you spiritually. All right. Spirit, we got that one. Come on. 9 of Wands, the bully, and the 7 of Wands. Queen of Swords, 2 of Cups, Knight of Wands. I feel like, listen, you got the 4 of Swords underneath the bottom of the deck. The 4 of Swords is the need to take a break from something. Leave something alone for a minute. Get your mind right. Go and rest. What's standing out to me is this 2 of Swords and this Knight of Cups. I feel like a lot of y'all out there, some serial romancers. This ain't shit on Sagittarius Day. I'm not trying to shit on Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius. Some of y'all, I got, some Sagittarius that I really do love, that I know and love. My niece is a Sagittarius. That's my baby. But anyways, I feel like some of y'all serial romancers. And I feel like for some of y'all, you got a soul connection that you put on the back burner to go out and slang that thing, or, whatever you got. Twinks, like my grandma say, twinks your legs. I feel like a lot of y'all find tooth and nail to be able to maintain the lifestyle that you've created for yourself, but it's a toxic lifestyle, and Spirit is warning you. They're warning you. Sagittarius, I think I'm going to leave this here, because, it's a clear warning. Let me do one more pull. We at 18 minutes? Anything else, Spirit? Judgment. It's time for you to make a judgment call. What you gonna do? What are you going to do? They just basically saying that's on you, baby. Like, for real, it's all on you. It's up to you. They done told you what it is. They've given you the knowledge, and now the decision is yours. What are we going to do? You decide how I'm going to act. You decide what happens next. All right, Sagittarius, this has been your reading for the rest of December. If you feel my energy resonates with you, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me over on TikTok. Esoteric Gems is my handle, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.